Hello everyone, it's Pixelate. Sorry if I sound a bit gruff, I have a bit of a sore throat today, but something's really cheered me up. The latest edition of Coro has been released in Japan, and for those of you who don't know what Coro is, it's a magazine which is for fans of Pokemon, and they generally release new details about different Pokemon games in them and stuff like that. So we'll start right away with all the pictures that have been released. So on the left we have Yayakoma, and it's described as being a Japanese robin. It's a normal and flying type, and it can learn the move called Flame Charge. By looking at it, I think you can guess that it's probably going to be the sort of Pidgey kind of Pokemon. You'll probably catch a lot of him around, Route 1, stuff like that. He looks pretty cool, but I think he's probably the weakest that we've seen so far, in my opinion. So the next one, something that I've been waiting for ages, and I'm shocked they haven't made sooner, is a panda Pokemon, and his name is Yancham. He's described as being the naughty Pokemon, and he's a fighting type, and he can learn a new move called Parting Remark, which sounds pretty awesome. And now probably the most interesting addition to the Pokemon roster we've got so far, is one called Go-Goat, which is here on the right. It's described as being the riding Pokemon, and it can learn a move called Horn Leech. But the most interesting thing about him is it appears that you'll be able to ride him around the world. So I guess, might be the equivalent of a bike, possibly, in X and Y. But yeah, we'll see. And the last little guy at the bottom is called a Lickitirru, and he's an electric/normal type, which I'm not sure we've had in the past, I can't remember, but anyway, he is going to be able to use a move called Parabola Charge, which heals the user and it damages the opponent, which sounds quite cool, it sounds a bit like Leech Seed, to be honest, but, it's probably going to have a bit of an electric feel to it. So that's not all that was released. Another little cool little thing is they've released the box art for the games. I guess that can change with time, but yeah. And the other big thing that they've released, another big thing, is that you'll be able to customize your characters to a certain extent. You can sort of change the shade of their hair and their skin color, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to interchange them, which would kind of suck, but I guess it's better than nothing. And they've released some stuff about the world, and the region which you'll be playing. So from the trailer, it kind of looked like it would have sort of a French theme to it, and we were right. Yeah, it is based in France, or the equivalent, and it's going to be called the Carros region. And the last little piece of information is that the main city is going to be called Miare City. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably butchering the name, but, there you go. So that's about it, guys. Check back later. Apparently there's a possibility that there is even more information in the magazine, which hasn't sort of been leaked onto the internet for everyone else in the world who isn't in Japan. So, yeah, make sure you check back right here with me, Mr. Pixelate, and I'll tell you some more about it.